Hi, my name's Glenn. This is Karen, my wife, and this is our bus. Hello everybody, so I thought I'd go ahead and put together a video on the bus today. I haven't been doing much taping while I've been doing the work. It's just been so hot. It got up to like 100 and I don't know, 12, 13 degrees this week on more than one occasion. Then today I think it got up to close to 100. Anyway, so it's pretty hot in the bus, and I've got some, kind of some foil protector stuff up over the window to try to keep some of the sunshine out. And anyway, so I've been working on this front floor area that I've talked about for so long. And so what I have done here is I've got this part here framed up. So basically this is framed so that I can put a 1/2 inch layer of plywood or OSB here to meet this floor. That'll make this all level with this original floor. Then I'm going to be taking some 7/16 or 1/2 inch OSB and putting over the entire floor. I'm hoping that the price goes down a little bit. It's been up to $85 a sheet, and now it's running about $65 a sheet. So the wood that I've got here is pretty much some scrap wood that I've had left over, with the exception of some 1/8" plywood that I had to buy for 135 bucks a sheet. So anyway, enough of my complaining. So what I have going here at this front part is I've got this this floor here kind of figured out. This front part here, I've been wanting to put in a floor slide here, so that the floor can slide out, and so that I can have the passenger seat as far forward as possible, because it's nice to have your wife or whoever riding close to the driver. It makes it nice for going down the road. So basically this piece here lays down and goes over this area, over the slide, and I've got this framed up here. I've got kind of a channel in here for some wiring and stuff like that I still have to kind of channel out there a little bit, so I can get wire to here, up underneath to the electric chair, and then maybe I'm thinking about putting a column on the side here with a little place for coffee and books and stuff that my wife likes to read while we're driving, and a night light and that sort of thing. And then of course I'll need power for the chair. So that power is going to come from the front junction box underneath the driver's window. It's going to come across through those notches. I've got that channelway again also at the end of that floor, through those notches around under this floor here that's not fastened down yet. It'll come up underneath, around to the front, up under here, basically inside this cavity, across, over, and then up into this cavity, and then it'll go just up through the plywood at this area. So, well, anyway, I'll probably have it come up into this channelway where I can put some controls, then have the wire go down and across, then up, so that it can energize the chair. So the chair basically is this right here. It's let's see, those wires are sitting over there. Anyway, so it's an electric recliner. It's a really nice chair. I picked it up for about 400 bucks, and it's in pretty nice shape. So anyway, so the point of this is that this here is, these bolts are countersunk in. I used some of those ring, they're kind of like a flush ring pull device for if you have like a crawl space access. So I use that steel piece that the ring sets in, and it hinges, comes out and hinges. You can pull doors open with and stuff. Anyway, so I took the ring out, countersunk these in, welded the bolts to the washers, and then screwed all that to the steel and to the wood at each one of these. So that way, if there's a wreck or something, I'm taking full advantage of the thickness of the plywood here. I didn't want to countersink these bolts, then have them only be in like 3/4 of an inch of wood or whatever. So I'm distributing that out to the wood. Plus I put in some steel reinforcement here for the front because it would be spanning too far and it would just press down onto this floor slide. So I pretty much got that taken care of, with the exception of I need to do something just with this front edge, but I'll do that yet. Anyway, so got these bolts set up here. This of course will move all the way over, and well, maybe I can do that here. I've also got some steel at the back for it to set on, and it's going to fasten to that eventually. So I basically got this up the thickness of the floor that's going to be here, so that way it'll be flush across here. This is going to get carpet and pad, which is, carpet and pad is very forgiving. And that steel that I put in here also has a strong back along here, actually the whole thing, but this here I wanted flush. But this here it didn't matter because it's up under the chair. The pad can be cut and then start on this side again and brought around, and you won't even see this here, but it provides some good support for the front edge of the chair. So basically this will set here. This OSB here is down low, so when the floor is completely covered, that piece will be filled, and then this whole floor will be covered with another layer of OSB all the way down, so it'll actually be a thick, almost an inch thick down the middle over the tunnel. And then this is 1.125" plywood here. And the reason I wanted a step here and not for this to be full height is because of the difficulty in working with this chair. This chair had to be set as far back as it would go to where the bellows hits the back of this ledge, and then the mechanism of the seat actually overhangs this part of the floor. So I couldn't go all the way to this edge here. Anyway, I couldn't bring this all the way to here because the chair would hit it, and I wanted it to where I could slide it back as far as I can for getting in and out of it. And so anyway, so this is going to be one step from here up to here, and then one step from here up to here. So basically you come up the steps, and this will be a landing, short step, and then you're up into the bus. So I still have to fill in this cavity here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do there just yet, but this will have a piece of that same gray carpet as over there, over this area and all the way back. And then the carpet and pad will cover all this, and it'll just be wrapped right over the front here. This will have that rubber edge under it, or on it. And so anyway, so that's kind of the progress here. So I still have yet to put my wire in for this chair and everything, so I've just got the stuff just kind of laying here. This has been quite a project, this whole front part here. I'm still not 100% sure how I'm gonna finish this out here. If you don't really have a plan as to how you're gonna finish this thing, it's really difficult because you're kind of building it as you go, and it's just there's so many things that you end up finding out that you need to change or do something different, simply because of, if you don't have a plan for finishing, then it really just is quite difficult. So, but it's a lot of fun. I like working on the bus, and it's getting very, very hot in here. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this video down. But I wanted to show the progress that I have on the bus here. It's coming out pretty good. Once I get this floor finished here, then I'm going to work on the ceiling. I'm going to be having the ceiling spray foamed. It's going to cost about $1,080, and I didn't think that was too bad. But I need to drive the bus to the place that's going to foam it. So that'll be one of my upcoming videos. Before I foam it though, I need to know kind of where I'm going to be having some equipment mounted in the ceiling. But other than that, it'll be ready to go once I pull all this insulation out. Maybe put a little bit of conduit up in there for just some of those minimal things that'll be up in the ceiling. And then I need to kind of also have it figured out how I'm going to actually finish the ceiling before I foam it, just so I can kind of know what that's going to look like before I have that work done. So because that's something you definitely don't want to make a mistake on, so you got to have a good plan on that. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy the videos. I sure do enjoy making the videos. I try to put out at least one video a week, and that's pretty much what's been the pattern here so far, and I hope to keep making these videos, and I'm having fun doing it. So I hope you guys are enjoying watching. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care of yourselves.